and rapid reconstruction of product lines. Network deployment needs to be more convinced, achieving less cabling and low costs. Additionally, access at any time, anywhere is required, enabling fast backhaul of massive data. Facing such demands, Wi-Fi 6 has been gradually applied to smart manufacturing to enable wireless services for factories, such as campus office, wireless handheld tablets, and AGV positioning. However, smart manufacturing involves diversified service. Some requirements cannot be met or completely met based on existing Wi-Fi 6 technologies. For instance, remote control of machinery requires 99.99% reliability and less than 10 microsecond latency. GB level data backhaul for machine vision and even TB level data backhaul for intelligent vehicle training call for a continuous networking bandwidth of at least 1 to 2 Gbps. Nowadays, more and more IoT terminals need to access the network, such as personnel positioning tags and asset management tags. They usually run a wide array of IoT protocols and bring even more data to be collected. Therefore, Wi-Fi networks must support multiple IoT protocols and support edge computing so that data can be processed immediately at the access level. This requires continuous evolution of Wi-Fi 6 capabilities. We believe that Wi-Fi 6 can address all these difficulties thanks to its constant technological innovations. Wi-Fi 6 has 3 distinguished features: fast capacity, low latency, and high concurrency. Focusing on AI and security, we have summarized 3 new features: network-wide gigabit and real-time intelligent control, and harmonized IoT and sensing. To distinguish from Wi-Fi 6, we call it Wi-Fi 6 Advanced. It is dedicated to powering speedily, stable, and smart wireless production networks, and extends Wi-Fi 6 technology from office scenarios to production scenarios. Let's explore together the specific innovations of these new features. Network-wide gigabit improves bandwidth by more than 2 times in continuous networking based on Wi-Fi 6 capabilities. This can meet requirements of production scenario, including machine vision and training data backhaul. Therefore, network-wide gigabit accelerates wireless upgrade across industries and achieves flexible production. We have developed a number of innovative technologies to achieve network-wide gigabit. First, we have launched a Wi-Fi 6E access point that can easily implement 160 MHz continuous networking based on 6 GHz spectrum resources, increasing bandwidth exponentially. Another innovation is Dynamic Zoom Smart Antenna. It enables access points of one model to cover both omnidirectional and high-density scenarios, improving edge performance by more than 20% in high-density model. We have also developed the COSR algorithm so that access points can coordinate with each other. The master access point accurately controls the transmitter power of the slave access point to eliminate the interference from the slave access point to the master access point, improving the performance by more than 50%. In addition, the innovative Fluent MIMO algorithm improves performance by more than 20% in multi-terminal mobility scenarios. Reliability is not defined too much in the Wi-Fi 6 protocol. However, Reliability is a very important indicator in actual deployment, especially in production scenarios. Real-time intelligent controller requires 99.999% reliability and less than 10 microseconds latency in continuous networking to meet the requirements of real-time mechanical controller. How does that happen? We use the innovative AO interface slicing algorithm to schedule service or users by time slice within a fixed period. In addition, dual feed and selective receiving technology is used to ensure that a packet is sent through two radios and the receiver determines to receive one copy of the packet to achieve 99.999% reliability and less than 10 microsecond latency. What's more, in some scenarios, stations such as AGVs and remote controller machines move frequently. This poses even higher roaming requirements. To address this, we use lossless roaming technology to proactively steer station roaming, reducing the roaming handover delay to less than 10 microseconds. Also, data pre-caching technology is leveraged to cache the data before the roaming handover. The cached packets are then sent to the station after the successful roaming handover. This prevents service packet loss during the roaming handover and thereby implements real-time lossless roaming, and the services of stations run smoothly. Nowadays, more and more enterprises are using IoT technologies, such as asset management and UWB positioning technologies, to reduce labor expenditure and OPEX. However, independent deployment of IoT and Wi-Fi networks not only increases construction costs, but also makes management and operation and maintenance difficult. Therefore, Huawei proposes a new feature known as harmonized IoT and sensing. With this feature, in addition to Wi-Fi and IoT convergence, access points can detect IoT terminal status and process data in a timely manner. This reduces deployment costs and operation and maintenance costs, while improving IoT application efficiency. Huawei's AirEngine Wi-Fi 6 access points provide device access modules, including a built-in IoT chip, PCIe slot, and external USB connection. The access points also provide multilingual support for IoT protocols such as Bluetooth, RFID, Zigbee. In this manner, Wi-Fi networks and IoT networks can be converged, allowing site and uplink resources to be shared, reducing capex and saving deployment costs. Additionally, AirEngine Wi-Fi 6 access points support SD-IoT. Built-in containers provide abundant open interfaces for on-demand expansion of third-party applications to detect IoT terminal status and process data in timely manner at the edge. In addition, access and management of massive IoT terminals are complex, especially dump terminals. Therefore, we are also faced with a security and trustworthiness issue. To address this, Huawei possesses the iConnect protocol, which includes functions such as access and authentication modules. It can be embedded into Wi-Fi 6 CPEs, modules, or terminals on demand, providing automatically discovery, accurate identification, and automatic access and authentication. As such, this protocol enables secure and seamlessly access to wireless networks, allowing for immediate onboarding with zero waiting and ensuring zero access risks. Harmonized IoT and sensing makes work more efficient, simpler, and safer. At last, let's see How we keep wireless networks working in always-on-based state? The answer is AI. We have the industry's exclusive intelligent radio calibration. It analyzes historic big data and performs predictive optimization on the entire network, improving network performance by more than 50%. Radio calibration used to focus only on access points, but ignore actual user experience. For example, if access points are blocked and have weak manual awareness, the access point transmit power may become excessively higher after radio calibration, leading to server interference and deteriorating user experience. We offer the industry's exclusive terminal experience-based 3D radio optimization algorithm based on terminal experience to perform 3D modeling and 3D radio calibration, achieving network-wide optimization and improving network performance by over 20%. Another key issue affecting terminal experience is roaming experience. Based on the AI algorithm, each terminal is allocated a differentiated proactive roaming steering policy. In this way, terminals are proactively steered to the optimal access points at the optimal time, improving the average link rate of roaming users by 30% and the roaming success rate by 70%. So far, we have covered the distinguished features of Wi-Fi 6 Advanced. In the future, we will release more innovative technologies to enrich Wi-Fi 6 Advanced. All Huawei AirEngine series access points support new software features of Wi-Fi 6 Advanced. We have also launched a series of new models such as Wi-Fi 6E access point, AirEngine 6761 22T, AirEngine 6761 21 that supports dynamic zone smart antennas, and outdoor access point, AirEngine 5760R11 series. Huawei AirEngine series provides you with more options to cope with wireless scenarios. Next, I will talk about the high-performance Wi-Fi 6E access point in model detail. The AirEngine 6761 22T supports smart antennas, increasing the coverage distance by 20%. It supports 3 radios with 2x2 on both the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz frequency bands, and 4x4 on the 6 GHz frequency band. This increases the device rate to up to 6.58 Gbps. In addition, this access point has built-in IoT capabilities and supports an external IoT card through USB. Wi-Fi 6E leverages the 6 GHz frequency band, enabling 160 MHz continuous networking and adapting to wireless production scenarios. Then let's look back a little on the development history of Wi-Fi technologies. In Wi-Fi 5, web browsing and video watching are made possible through Wi-Fi. In Wi-Fi 6, high bandwidth and high concurrency are available and enable wireless office at any time, anywhere. Huawei Wi-Fi 6 Advanced can be applied in a scenarios of production scenarios, such as digital production lines and mining areas with reduced staff. We have employed a series of innovative technologies to help enterprises building speedily, stable, and smart wireless production networks. Of course, those innovative technologies are also applicable to full wireless office scenarios. Finally, I would like to say that act now and make infinite breakthroughs. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Mr. Yang, for your thought-provoking speech. Next, let's invite Mr. Bai Xiaofei, Chief WLAN algorithm expert of Huawei's campus network domain, to take an insider's look at Huawei AirEngine Wi-Fi 6 intelligent continuous networking.
Hello and welcome to our Wi-Fi 6 session. I am Bai Xiaofei, the Chief WLAN algorithm expert from Huawei's campus network domain. Today, it's my honor to share with you Huawei AirEngine Wi-Fi 6 intelligent continuous networking technology. Wi-Fi has been widely used in various industries due to its cost effectiveness and mobility. According to an industry-leading Wi-Fi white paper, more than 70% of enterprises have deployed WLAN networks in 2020. Although enterprise Wi-Fi has become very popular, user experience is discontinuous. According to the IDC report, 76% of enterprise customers are dissatisfied with their legacy WLANs. They complain about 4 types of issues, namely no or weak signals, slow speed, unstable network quality, and interruption during roaming. Why users are dissatisfied with WLANs? This is because today's WLANs face 4 major challenges. The first is discontinuous coverage. Traditional network planning mainly consider AT coverage distance and area, and are unable to consider some complex scenario and the environmental factors, such as different installation heights and obstacles, for example. The second is speed reduction in high-density environments caused by a large amount of non-critical applications throughput. The third is interference on the interior network due to limited WLAN channels. The fourth is frequent interruption during roaming and the different roaming behaviors of various stations. Facing these challenges, we need a new wireless network which ensures consistent user experience for any terminals at any time and any locations. We call this type of wireless network as a fully wireless continuous networking system. Huawei AirEngine Wi-Fi 6 is an ideal choice for build such a network. Firstly, to cope with the discontinuous coverage issue, our 3D network planning tool can consider the most details in the environment, and the smart antennas offer 20% longer coverage distance. The beamforming algorithm doubles the signal strength, and we can even run 1K COM at the cell edge. Secondly, in high-density access environment, the dynamic zoom smart antenna can intelligently narrow its beam to improve performance, and the intelligent multimedia scheduling technology can ensure much smoother experience of audio and video. To solve the co-channel interference problem, we provide more convenient and professional terminal app test tools, AI-based intelligent calibration, BSS color plus dynamic CCA algorithm, and IRC uplink interference cancellation. Finally, we introduced AI roaming technology to find the best roaming strategy for most of the terminals, besides the intelligent SDK alleviating feature to help the SDK stations, and the terminal network collaborative net technology to shorten the roaming latency as low as 10 milliseconds. Next, I'm glad to share with you 6 of our most impressive innovations. Traditional network planning is usually working in 2D mode. which probably misses important information such as AP installation height and obstacles, resulting in poor planning result. Huawei's 3D network planning technology changes this. It automatically identifies spatial obstacles, installation heights, and accurate locations, and then automatically deploys APs based on scenarios. Its advanced simulation algorithm fully simulates wireless signals, achieving accurate signal simulation in 3D mode. The industry's unique walking route is similar to playing a 3D game. It allows you to vividly experience an all-around simulation coverage effect, and you can easily see key information such as the AP name, working channel, RSSI, and the link rate of each AP point in real time. It's really intuitive, isn't it? Next, Huawei's latest APs has a built-in dynamic zoom smart antenna that supports both high-density and omnidirectional coverage modes. Its beam can be dynamically adjusted for the flexible control of the coverage area. Specifically, the omnidirectional modes can meet the requirements of remote users or edge coverages. And the anti-interference mode, we developed multiple patented technologies to achieve an effect similar to the lamp cover. And the electromagnetic wave energy designated to the remote end is suppressed greatly without decreasing the signal strength within the coverage area of the AP. In this way, the signal-to-noise ratio of the air interface in intra-frequency networking increases by 6 to 7 dB, which improved the performance by more than 20%. In typical enterprise WLAN system, it's difficult to cope with the impact of heavy traffic background services on latency-sensitive services such as audio and video. In this case, administrators often forcibly limited the bandwidth of such background services to protect the key service through the static configuration. However, this method leads to a great waste of network resources due to the bursts of throughput. To change this, Huawei develops intelligent multimedia scheduling technology, which can adopt a concept similar to flexible network slicing. It can analyze KPIs such as E2E latency in real time based on a big data application identification results. When the user experience is good, the network bandwidth is fully utilized and the network speed is not reduced at all. According to statistics, the average latency for audio and video services is lowered by 66%. To comprehensively perceive the network quality and actual service experience, Huawei provides a terminal-end software-based test solution, which has following advantages. Firstly, the mobile app can be used for testing as long as the network is reachable, which deployment cost is almost zero. Secondly, this solution can directly reflect the real experience of users, of course. Thirdly, it can provide an analysis report with the similar expertise of professional network operation and maintenance engineers. In this way, the overall Wi-Fi network user experience can be fully evaluated. This in turn provides a best data source for performing related network optimization. Traditional calibration algorithms are based on events and statistics over the past period of time or instantaneous time, which usually gives inaccurate calibration results because the radio environment and service model frequently changes. That's where Huawei AI-powered intelligent radio calibration comes in. Specifically, it performs data analysis from up to 7 dimensions. These statistics on historical big data sets of the network are trained and learned, while different weights are assigned to data at different time points within the training. In this way, important data at future time points can be predicted, like the traffic load, channel conflicts, and even the possible impacts caused by the special installation environments. In this way, the optimal channel, bandwidth, and transmit power can be tailored for each AP to meet customers' service requirements. According to the statistics, the intelligent radio calibration algorithm improves the network-wide performance by 50% and decreases the channel interference rate by 49%. In traditional roaming system, usually one single set of roaming strategy and parameters are applied to all terminals, which ignores the characteristics difference of various terminals. In this case, Huawei introduces AI roaming as a way out. It identifies and records terminal models and OS versions based on packet level characteristics, and then number of roaming guidance samples are fed in range enforcement learning call, and the best guidance conditions and parameters leading to high success transition rates are obtained to form terminal roaming profiles. With this AI roaming algorithm, the link speed of the roaming users increases by 30%, and the roaming success rate improves by 70%. So far, we have learned about the 6 major innovations of Huawei. Huawei's AirEngine Wi-Fi 6 intelligent continuous networking can be widely applied to many industries, such as enterprise office, education, factory, warehousing, and energy. It helps enterprise accelerate their digital transformation and brings many benefits, such as higher user concurrency rate, better user experience, more innovations, higher productivity, and lower costs. To learn more, please feel free to download our white paper about Huawei AirEngine Wi-Fi 6 intelligent continuous networking. It's really worth reading. That brings us to the end of today's presentation. Thank you for joining me. I hope you join our other campus topics as well. See you there.
Thank you, Mr. Bai, for your insightful sharing. Next, let's watch videos about how Srinagarindwaro University in Thailand, the Ministry of Public Works in Kuwait, and Citrus in Ukraine leverage Huawei AirEngine to achieve best results.
My name is Wuthipon Thara Thiraset, Director of Computer Center, Srinagarindwaro University. Today, I will present who we are, SWU, Srinagarindwaro University. SWU, founded in 1949. The university was the first upper education institution to concentrate solely on teacher training. Srinagarindwaro University has 2 campuses, Pasanmit campus and Ongkala campus. It has more than 25,000 students, including bachelor, master, and doctoral. SWU is one of major universities in Thailand with long history of focus on education and teaching excellence. The mission of university is to enhance the quality beneficial to students and become sustainable university in Thailand. Digital disruption and a rapidly aging population push SWU to transform themselves. To improve the efficiency of education and management and leverage latest ICT technology for teaching and learning, SWU need to do digital transformation and deploy various applications for students, teachers, and staff like smart classroom, virtual reality, holographic education, big data, and AI for teaching assessment, student behavioral evaluation, and etc. We also need to enhance our campus safety and emergency management with intelligent video surveillance and physical security information management. We plan to enhance and expand smart campus services across all faculty to gain new educational experience of the student and align with the university with we call the 5-year strategic plan to become the digital university, digital society, and digital life. Finally, the big problem is about the wireless network. We found that currently situation we have an inefficient wireless network performance and we have not enough wireless coverage area, inefficiency of roaming, and the big problem is with this current situation we cannot measure the user satisfactions. So we have planned to use the last technology which is called the Wi-Fi 6 to have the full coverage area for the student to enhance their learning capacity. Also, we need to improve the lossless roaming to gain the higher user experience analytics. Finally, we do hope that we will gain 10 times increase of the internet speed. In order to improve the student learning capacity, we plan to students to get to learning anytime, anywhere, and any places. In order to do that, if we can do that, we do hope that we can reduce TCO about the 30%. I do hope that. And in this year, we plan to replace all the Wi-Fi network to fully coverage area of the student. Let's become the smart university. And also for the fall detection. In the past, we have about the 2 hours to detect the falls, but we plan to reduce it to less than 1 minute. I do hope that it's the time to resolve this kind of problem. Thank you for your attention.
Kuwait today is transforming its economic and business landscape to emerge as one of the most developed nations and compete strongly as an attractive investment destination in the Middle East. Its bold new Vision 2035 aims on transforming Kuwait into a financial and trade hub regionally and internationally and move beyond the oil economy. The vision focuses on building a sustainable, diversified economy, effective civil service, sustainable living environment, developed infrastructure, high-quality healthcare, creative human capital, and global positioning. With a visionary leadership ably supported by highly competent ministries, Kuwait is making rapid new strides across all spheres. Smart technology and the very latest digital networks have played a very important role in the transformation of Kuwait MPW. Today, Kuwait MPW is powered by data communication networks that are intelligent, connecting people, connecting departments, and connecting computing power, effectively enabling a digital bridge to drive smart transformation across the ministry, its departments, and customers. Huawei has been a proud partner in Kuwait MPW's transformation. Smart technology from Huawei has been a major enabler in significantly enhancing network performance and creating limitless possibilities for the future.
هدفنا في إدارة نظم المعلومات بوزارة الأشغال العامة تقديم آخر ما توصلت إليه التكنولوجيا بحيث نحقق الهدف في التحول الرقمي وتطوير خدمات الوزارة في كافة المجالات. وقد كانت الشبكة اللاسلكية إحدى هذه التحديات التي أتممناها بنجاح. أهم ما تم الوصول إليه ضمن هذه التجربة مع تقنية ال 6G هو توفير سرعات عالية للتناسب مع حاجة المستخدمين الحالية والمستقبلية. وتم استبدال الشبكة السلكية بجميع تطبيقاتها إلى شبكة لاسلكية ذات معامل تأخير قليل، وتم تغطية أوسع عدد من المستخدمين بالتناسب مع رؤية الوزارة المستقبلية. في النهاية نحن سعيدون من هذا الإنجاز مع شركة هواوي، ونتطلع إلى مزيد من النجاحات لكلا الطرفين.
منذ نشأة قطاع نظم المعلومات في وزارة الأشغال العامة، نحن نعمل على توفير أفضل السبل للوصول للخدمات الإلكترونية للموظفين والعاملين على أنظمة الوزارة في المبنى الرئيسي والمقرات الخارجية، بالإضافة إلى مختلف الخدمات للمواطنين والمقيمين عن طريق البوابة الإلكترونية. وفي عام 2016 أصبح لدينا التوجه إلى الحلول اللاسلكية لتطبيق مبدأ الموبيليتي الذي يتيح لمستخدمين الشبكة التنقل بحرية في مرافق الوزارة ونقل أجهزتهم بسهولة من غير أن يكونوا مقيدين بتوزيع نقاط الشبكة. وتم وضع الخطة وأصبحت قيد التنفيذ. خلال مرحلة التخطيط سعى فريق نظم معلومات على دراسة آخر الحلول المطروحة وتقييمها من عدة محاور. المحور الأول الحلول المطلوبة ومدى قابليتها لتلبية متطلبات الوزارة. المحور الثاني البحث والتطوير بما يخص الأمن السبراني. المحور الثالث الخبرات والدعم الفني المستمر عن طريق الشركة الأم والشركاء المحليين. المحور الرابع تدريب الكادر الفني لوزارة الأشغال. تجربتنا مع شركة هواوي كانت تجربة مميزة وناجحة ولله الحمد. وصلنا في الوقت الحالي إلى أكثر من 85% من المستخدمين على شبكة اللاسلكية من الجيل السادس واي فاي 6.
A future that's bold, open and connected. To develop leading-edge capabilities and deliver unmatched experiences that will power Kuwait's Vision 2035. With Huawei as a trusted partner in progress, Kuwait MPW is set to realize its vision and expand its horizon of possibilities to stay a step ahead in the years to come.
Good afternoon, colleagues. My name is Roman Romanoff, and I'm the director of the IT department at Citrus. Citrus is a specialized retailer of consumer electronics with online and brick-and-mortar stores. The company was established in the year 2000 and currently has more than 75 stores across 20 cities in Ukraine. The stores work in a unique format, featuring innovative entertainment centers with open access to goods and interactive areas with virtual reality experiences. Currently, we are the market leader in gadgets and accessories. Alongside its own authorized network of service centers, Citrus has also developed educational spaces, Citrus Academy and Sehab, based on our flagship stores. We use Huawei access points across our stores as well as in our office. In addition to Wi-Fi equipment, we also use access controllers, routers, and ultrabooks. During a rapid period of growth in 2017, we experienced multiple problems. Our Wi-Fi equipment was not running stably. Our equipment and solutions came from different vendors, and remote control of this equipment was problematic. We had worked with Huawei before 2017, but only through selling their products. Then, at the beginning of 2017, we tried out their Wi-Fi devices. In that year, we tested their devices and the results were positive. So we made the decision to replace all of the devices in our retail network with Huawei's. We replaced all of our routers and access points. Since the new routers each offered 4 to 8 free Wi-Fi access licenses, we could create independent, dedicated Wi-Fi networks for each store. The next step was to organize fault tolerance for retail areas. network by implementing L2 technology and reserving communication channels. The equipment we deployed allowed us to do all of that without additional cost. After switching to Huawei devices, out of more than 300 units, there was not a single complaint nor product that needed to be returned. In the beginning, we did face some challenges in terms of firmware release times, equipment and firmware compatibility, and the speed of firmware updates on routers and access points. All of that has changed over the last 4 years, however, and we no longer have these issues. Firmware is released on time, and compatibility issues have vanished. I would also like to note that our specialists were given full training and certification opportunities at Huawei, which we took advantage of. The next stage was to centralize the management of all access points from a single control center and gradually transition to access points compliant with Wi-Fi 6 standards. We chose AirEngine 5670 access points, which are Wi-Fi 6 compliant. These high-performance access points have the ability to work with a large number of subscribers and feature a software-defined radio system on board. I'd like to give special thanks to Cybus, Huawei's gold partner, for the advice and assistance they provided during our network upgrade. We're striving to develop a culture of using information technology to raise standards in Ukraine. And we are happy to be doing this with Huawei.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's activity. We'd like to say thanks again to speakers for their wonderful speeches and also to our audience for active participation. See you next time.